All right, guys, it's Richard. It is about 12 noon my time, uh, Central Time, U.S., and on Sunday. And I recorded my trade on Friday, and it actually came out into two different videos, and they're very, very long. And I don't really expect anybody to watch those long videos. I know that I wouldn't, especially when there's not a lot of talking going on. But I thought what I would do is just do a review of it on this video and hopefully be a lot shorter and kind of show you the simplicity of using Goldbach levels. And you can't just trade Goldbach levels, but it definitely helps with me to look for certain things during the day. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I've got it in market replay right now. And this is a little bit different setup than what I actually did. I was using a 1 minute time frame on a 27 um, setting on the indicator. However, now I've got it on a 5 minute price chart with an 81. Okay, so it's a little bit larger. Anyway, we're going to be doing some, we're going to be talking together for those of you that want to join in the Zoom live trading event tomorrow. And I've got the Zoom link in the pinned in the um, Facebook group. So anyway, um, if you want to ask some questions there, you definitely can. And hopefully there's other people that are already using GoBlock and we can learn from one another. But anyway, here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and start this. We're coming into the start of the trading day. The market's about to open in 5 or 10 minutes. So let me go ahead and advance this. All right. Market just opened. And as you can see right now with the Goldbach levels, we're in the MB or the mitigation block area. Okay. So what I'm trying to see is if a mitigation block will form in this area. As you can see here to the left, we do have a fair value gap plus a order block. I'll get it here in just a second. Well, let's just do it like this. Excuse me. All right. So I'm looking for a mitigation block to also form in this area. So let me remove this and let's fast forward it. Okay. Now there definitely is a block that formed here, and you can see that the opening of this candle, this one here, has respected the line on the mitigation block. So what I'd like to see in this mitigation block is for at least it to break this high. All right. It doesn't need to close above it, but just break it. Then I would look to see if we could get a retest back in this area to go long. Okay. The other reason why I'm looking at this is that this is in the kill zone area, or it's about to be, excuse me. But let's forward it and you'll see what I'm talking about. All right. So we just broke that high on that candle and we're in the kill zone. So now we've completely went into the mitigation block. A little bit scary candle there. And I was looking at it on a 1 minute time frame and it wasn't quite as scary. But let's keep forwarding it here. I tell you what, let's go ahead and just for sake of it, let's go ahead and hit buy on one contract. And let's put the stop loss. I'm gonna go ahead and put it below this mitigation block. But if it was going to hold, it, you could put it right below here. We'll put our take profit just on up here for now. Okay, let's advance. Still held, and you can see it held the 50% of the mitigation block, or at least the wick penetrated it, but the candle close did not. All right. So as we continue to advance this, still holding, and now we're going on up. Now we're at a different level, right? So we're up here. We've traveled through this second MB area. We're now into a breaker block area with an LV being liquidity void. And all I can tell you at this time is that on the liquidity void, it has trouble getting through those. Usually price will reject from them. And then it'll go up and it'll take a little bit to get through one if it's going to go through it. But do we have a breaker that has formed already in this breaker block area, which is from here to here? And the answer is clearly yes. Once we broke a close above this, this now became a breaker. And let's see what price does to it. Will it hold? And if you were long and you wanted to add to your position, this might be a good place to add. All right. So I'm going to add there. Again, price seems to be respecting the 50% or halfway mark of that rejection block. All right. Notice how we went to the liquidity void right to the edge and then we came back. Let's see what happens. All right, now we're clearly through it and it's going on up. Now, I got out of my trade somewhere about right. Let's see. Right here is where I got out, and I scaled in and got 4 contracts in, and I ended up profiting about $2,500 per account. And I was trading multiple prop firm accounts. So the reason why I switched today from the one when I was trading the 1 minute on a 27 power time frame or indicator setting is that I wanted to see why did price continue to move so far. And if you go back in my videos, I kept saying that if I'm in the correct spot on the algo and this is mitigation blocks holding, it should go to the opposite liquidity void. And on the smaller time frame, this is where the opposite liquidity void was. But as I looked at so I said, why did it keep going? Did another algo start or what happened? So anyway, I went and started looking at some other time frames and also a different indicator setting, and it looks like it was going to go all the way up to the second liquidity void on this setting. So you see, here's the first liquidity void, and then the opposite one would be here. All right, so let's just follow it through and see if that's what it does. I can't remember. I know it hits the liquidity void. I just don't remember if it went to the very top or just squeaked in at the bottom. Okay, it looks like we squeaked in at the bottom. All right, now we're getting close to the end of the last hour of the trading day. All right, so uh-oh. I've never seen that before. Anyway, I hope this video helps. Again, you could use it in conjunction with the longer videos if you were to watch them all. The 2 videos, like I said, one's the 49-minute, one's like 35 minutes. And but if you were to look at this, it seems pretty self-explanatory, noticing that the mitigation block held and then the breaker block held. And because of I guess the information that's been given to me about the algorithms, it tells me where price is likely to go if it is truly in the algorithm. And that's like I said, I didn't have anything to do with that. I'm learning this from other individuals, and I've said that if you were to look into the ebook that's where I got all my information, and I just can't give you that information for free, and I apologize for that, but it just wouldn't be fair to the guy that created the ebook and has helped me, and then I go out and start trying to give it away for free or try to get some sort of profit somehow off of it. Okay, I'm just not going to do that. So but you know what, I encourage you to come into the trading room tomorrow, and we'll continue to talk and continue to trade and compare notes on how other people are using Goldbach. Anyway, you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and hopefully I'll see you in the morning in the Zoom room. All right, bye.